Racial violence is foundational to U.S. society. Genocide, colonization, and chattel slavery were pillars of economic growth, not only in the U.S., but also across the world. And such horrific practices were justified through moral and cultural arguments that continue to permeate everyday life.
We do have a commitment, right? A collective commitment to do better by this younger generation.
We're hoping that on the individual work that we do with our young men, when they go back to their community where they're living, that they feel productive and valued and important.
Systemic racism is an act of violence in itself. And it creates all kinds of trauma, it creates all kinds of dysfunction within community that will manifest itself in poor health outcomes.
So if we're going to fix these issues, we're going to have to invest in tribal sovereignty, in Black self-determination, in our own self-governance, in our right, especially for Black and Indigenous people.
So I think a lot of transparency and relationships could be built if it was real, true conversations, and having individuals that are at academics and institutions who are not going to play both sides with the community, who are not going to poverty pimp, who are not going to come out there and play the data game and use community members as numbers, because they're people.
So I think the only way we can really start to change this is to be in positions where we've had these multiple roles and we can actually say, this is what it means to fill a gap. This is what it means to be a chameleon in this space. And this is what it means to actually prioritize local communities instead of prioritizing the p-value in our journal article.
Turning this pain into power, but turning this pain into purpose, and acknowledging, the harm that the system has brought onto my family and I, but also what else can I do to pour into young people and empower them.
And so how do we think about funding differently in our nation, where we have large research institutions holding a lot of money, doing a lot of research, but maybe that's not getting invested into the communities?
It's not about we don't have enough money to bring these changes. It's we make a choice not to spend that money in order to bring the change.
Community safety, we are all co-producers of that. And we all have ownership in that.
Stop telling stories about vulnerable X population and start to tell stories about a vulnerable society that really isn't designed to meet the needs of all.